I did get kicked out of my dad's house a couple of times.
Was that not for streaming though, right?
No.
So
Actually,
we got to hear that story.
I don't think I've ever told anybody this story. Actually,
here we
this
go.
is the-
Game
this is a-
Recognized game.
This is a first.
Exclusive right here.
So I think the breaking point of me living with my dad and me moving out was he was out of town one time with his girlfriend at the time, and I was all alone at home. Well, my friend KJ, the one who beat me up when I was younger because I was playing games, he said, "Let's go out," and I said, "All right, cool." So we went to this place called Jaguars.
Okay.
It is a strip club in El Paso.
Okay.
And so I go there, have a great night, have fun. And I walk outside, and I don't see my car anywhere. I can't find my car. So I'm going up to the bouncers and shit, asking them, "Yo, you seen a car? You seen a car?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, there was a car that got towed. It was parked in the wrong spot." Well, it was my car. So I asked for a ride home from my friends. They take me home, and I'm panicking because my dad, I think, gets home either later that day or the next day. So I'm like trying, damage control. I'm like thinking, all right, what can I do? I call my mom. She tells me to go to her house, and we'll figure out where my car was towed. I can't get to her house because I don't have a car to drive.
Right.
But my dad does, and he has a nice Camaro in the garage.
Ooh.
But the thing about that was his girlfriend's car was parked kind of outside the garage. So I would have to, work my way out.
Okay.
Well, everything was going smooth, I thought. Got it out clean. I was like, damn, I'm him.
Right.
I'm like this. I'm like looking at the back, making sure I'm not hitting the car in the back. Well, the whole time there was these two bikes hanging down on the side of the garage, scratching along the car. There wasn't, I'm over exaggerating. It was like a little scratch, and there was a dent. And I'm like, oh my God, my life is over. It's over. I'm done. I get the car. I drive to my mom's house. We locate my car. We go to the tow thing, pay everything, get my car out, and I'm not risking putting the car back in the garage, so I just leave it outside. So my dad gets home either later that day or the next day, and the first thing he says, and the first thing I hear, I'm upstairs. Why the fuck is my car outside the garage? And I'm like, oh my God, here we go.
Right.
So I walk down, I try to explain, and I'm just like stumbling on my words, mumbling all that. And he goes, there better not be a fucking scratch on this car.
So naturally he goes and looks.
Yeah, and before he can find it, I go, there's a scratch and a dent on the right side fender. And he goes, get the fuck out of my face. Bro, I left without shoes. I left my phone. I grabbed my keys, and I drove to my cousin's house. And after that, I was just like, I can't live there anymore. I can't live there anymore. My dad is the type to like blow things out of proportion and just explode. And I was like, I can't live here anymore. So I moved with my mom. But that was one of the craziest days of my life, bro. I thought my dad was gonna kill me.
I can only imagine. What kind of Camaro was it? Do you remember?
It was just an RS. It was nice,
Right.
It was nice.
Yeah, but people like that, and I don't know your pops. I never met him, but people like that, man. When it comes to those older cars, bro, they love those things. You know what I mean? They absolutely love those things. That's so funny.
It was bad, man. It was bad.